Hey everybody, it's Michelle with Michelle C Fitness, and today I'm going to talk to you again about nutrition. This time it's nutrition for tight skin. So this is basically the group that I'm going to cover here today are those of us that have lost a considerable amount of weight, or perhaps you're on your way to losing a considerable amount of weight. And because it's a little different than like if you're just looking to rebuild the collagen in your skin due to age factors and things like that. So I'm going to cover all the bases as quickly as I possibly can, and hopefully shed a little light on this question that I get asked all the time. So just a little backstory. I've lost over 100 pounds, and I get asked a lot of times, you know, what happened with all the skin and yada yada. And the 100-pound mark is not so bad for the loose skin, as long as you're losing the weight, you're doing a lot of resistance training with it, and we'll get to that in just a second. Now, anything over that, I know I've heard of a lot of people who have lost, 200 or more pounds, and they do have a lot of loose skin and they have to go in and get surgery. I'm not going to tell you that, you should never ever go and do that, anything like that, because it really is up to the individual. I think, it kind of depends on how you feel about yourself, because it certainly is not fun to lose all the weight and then feel like you're just kind of like draped in a sackcloth. So that's up to you. I know it's not a pretty picture, but there are things that you can do to tighten the skin after weight loss, but more importantly, to keep the skin tight while you're losing weight. So one of those things is water. Oh my goodness. Your skin will start to lose collagen as you age anyway. So if we're talking about, not only are we aging, but we're also gaining a lot of weight, trying to lose it and all of that, then it's just like a double attack on the skin. So make sure that you're drinking plenty of water, because hydrated skin is tight skin. You want to aim for at least 60 ounces of water before lunch, preferably another 60 after lunch. And what I do is I keep these big jugs. I find those a lot easier to drink out of, as opposed to the little 16-ounce bottles. And plus, this is easy for me to pay attention to how much I'm drinking, and better on the environment. There you go green. So water is key no matter what you're doing. If you are working out a lot, like if you have a bunch of weight to lose and you're hitting it hard, Biggest Loser style, you're doing 3 hours of cardio a day, and you're hitting the weights an hour and a half a day. Who does that really? But hey, if you are, go you, don't stop. Make sure you're drinking even more water. You need more water to replenish what you lose. And so, make sure that you're getting plenty of that in. Another thing that you can do while you're losing weight to keep the skin tight is to make sure that you are putting resistance training into your workouts. So you want to resistance train 3 to 5 days a week. It's going to depend on your body and your goals. And resistance training can come from anything. You can do body weight based exercises, you can do bands, you can do iron, the bars, the dumbbells, the medicine balls, the kettlebells, all of that. The two things that I have found work the best are dumbbells and kettlebells. That's my personal preference. Because as I was losing weight, you want that muscle to grow underneath as well, and it's going to help rebuild the collagen in the skin as you build lean muscle mass. Make sure that you are getting plenty of protein in your diet, but also don't overdo it. If you're overdoing the protein and underdoing the carbohydrates, like those popular diets that I cannot stand, then your body is actually going to go against you, and you will be left with a lot of loose skin if you're on one of the high protein, low carb diet plans. So get off that. You need carbohydrates for your energy during your workouts, because it is far, far, far more productive to put a lot of energy into your workout than to out halfway through your workout and still be eating a bunch of protein. Okay, you'd rather have more energy for a better workout. The better the workout, the better the weight loss. Got it? We're all clear? Get off that high protein diet. Nix it. Go. All right, so carbohydrates should make up, if you're not an endurance athlete, they should make up about 45 to 60% of your diet. It's going to depend on your body. All right. You also need healthy fats for tight skin, because they help to feed the lipid layer in the skin. And, it gives you pretty skin. It gives you, like that tight look to the skin. Don't overdo on the fats either, obviously, because it's not good for your heart. Make sure that they're healthier fats. You want the omega-3s, the mono unsaturated, the MUFAs is what they call them, mono unsaturated fatty acids. So those are always good. Fish is great to put into your diet up to 3 to 5 times a week, as long as you don't have an allergy to it. My goodness, if you have an allergy to it, don't go put it in your diet. And then, make sure that you're getting all of your vitamins, all of your minerals. Try to get the majority of it from your food. Stay away from the meal replacements. Oh my goodness, run and hide, okay? Anything that sounds too good to be true, like the new meal replacement craze that's out. I won't say what it is. But anyways, whatever that, that new craze is out, the glorified Slim Fast, whatever, it's full of fillers. So it does help you lose weight. Yes, indeed. It will drop the weight because you're actually losing a lot of water, you're losing some muscle, and on top of that, you are losing trace amounts of body fat. So anything that tells you can lose weight without working out, like just drink these 2 shakes a day and have a sensible dinner and just walk, it's too good to be true. So we need to start paying attention to those too good to be true moments and let them pass. Meal replacement shakes are terrible, terrible for your skin. And yeah, you might drop the 40, 50, 60 pounds, but then you're left with loose skin. And I have so many people who come and ask me, hey, I did this meal replacement thing, I lost all this weight, now I have loose skin, what do I do? And the fact of the matter is, there's not much you can do. Once you've lost that much and you've kind of gone about it the wrong way, then it's hard to get that back. So I know that's a little tough love, but that's the way it has to be. So, nix the meal replacement shakes. Stick with real food, okay? We have real food for a reason, and food is not your enemy. It's your relationship with food that's your enemy, and the meal replacement shakes with all the fillers, they are not improving that relationship at all. So get rid of them. Call your provider and say, you're no longer my drug dealer. I have to go to the produce section at the local grocery store. So just do it. Make like Nike and just do it. All right, so those are the main things. Make sure that you are getting plenty of fruits and vegetables. Those are actually going to help feed the skin. They're going to help pull it in. And also make sure circuit training is honestly one of my favorite forms of training to help drop body weight and pull the skin in at the same time, because you're working a lot of the cross fibers, you're growing the muscle, you're burning the fat, and it's going to pull everything in. That's the way I like to train all of my ladies. Because it creates, the physique that we all want, which is something that's drawn inward and tight. So those are my nutrition and fitness tips for tight skin. Stick with me. Come check out the channel a few more times. I'm going to have some circuits up for you. I've got lots of free workouts that we're filming and a whole bunch more nutrition tips. And until I see you next time, ditch the high protein diet, ditch the real meal replacement shakes. I can't even say it. And have a healthy day.